Hey, welcome back today to this new video. First off, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. So as you look at the thumbnail, today we're talking about more reproduction parts. Last video, I hammered on reproduction, shitty door moldings, blah, blah, blah. Well, today I'm talking about headlights. I don't know if you guys are familiar with NOS Ford headlights. They're selling for $3,000 to $3,500 for a full 6-piece set. To me, that's just effing crazy, people. I know people want NOS parts, but if you look at the thumbnail, I've got some NOS headlights. I've been doing this for years. I've got some hoarded away, just like us, a lot of old school Fox body guys. I keep NOS stuff for certain cars. Certain cars get NOS, some cars get reproduction. Now, I know you say, well, how do you decide that? Well, sometimes it's just, do I know for a fact I'm keeping the car? Do I know for a fact I'm selling the car? Is the car a driver car? Is it a garage queen? Yada, yada, yada. Clean title car, salvage title, that kind of decides what car gets what part. Project Field Snake is super, super nice. I put this against any original low mileage car, the way this car is turning out. I have a really nice set of low mileage OEM headlights that are probably going to go on Project Field Snake. They're super nice. They came off like a 6,000 mile car. Found them at a swap meet a long time ago. So I'm not going to put NOS ones on Field Snake. I bought a reproduction set. So I'm going to show you what they look like versus NOS. Y'all make the decision. You tell me. I also have NOS fog lights and reproduction fog lights. Going to compare those. I'll show you my Ford boxes. I got the Ford set up, driver side, and repo set up, driver side. We'll compare those, see what they look like. Give me your thoughts. Are NOS headlights worth $3,500? Hell no, they're not, people. Don't get crazy. Maybe if you've got like, I've got a 93 Celine I've got to restore. That's getting NOS headlights. It's a theft recovery car, 12,000 mile car. So I'm gonna, one of the sets is going in that. And I have this teal Cobra that I'm leaning up against. One of the sets is going in that. So when you're doing these cars, like I said, you got to decide, do you use NOS, you go reproduction. I want to do a video on quarter panel windows, the Scott Drake hatchback windows versus NOS. I've got some NOS ones in the house. If anybody's got a set of Scott Drakes they want to send me to compare, or just one, I'd be glad to do that to see what they look like and how they compare to original tooling stuff or NOS stuff. So without further ado, me flap my gums, let's check out these NOS versus repo. All right, so we'll step back a little bit. You guys tell me which one's NOS, which one's reproduction. All right, so this side, guys and gals, these are the reproduction. Move the spotlight out of the way here real quick. These are reproduction. I think KSR makes these. I'm not really sure. I'd have to look at the box. It's over here. I got these from Blue Oval Industries this time. Being back in Kentucky, they ship way faster because of where I'm at. These are repos, and those are NOS. There's my boxes for the NOS lights. I've had these sitting around for a long time. So we'll do the side marker first. Do a little comparison here. First thing I see is maybe the reproduction, the amber part, maybe a little bit lighter than the OEM amber. Not that you would notice driving down the road. I don't think you'd notice that at all. So the back sides, turn around. This is the back side of the NOS one. And that's the reproduction. So very similar. You see a little bit of the chroming from inside when they chrome the inside of the housings. The reproduction doesn't have much chroming on there, so that might say that the inside of this doesn't have as much chrome on it as the Ford unit's got. So, yeah, I'd probably go repo with that. I put a lot of repo ones in. I did Project Arctic Fox. I'd put repos in that car, and they looked amazing, fit really nice. So that's the markers. I'll set those out of the way. The headlights. I wanted to do the driver sides, that way you get the same angle per comparison as which ones, because if I had a passenger side out here, which I have a couple of NOS, it would give a different reflection versus the driver's side. So the repo, it looks like they're getting better at doing the chroming on the inside. I know the first versions weren't really very well. You had to ride around with your high beams on all the time. So that's the front. Looks like they're doing a lot better job at seaming them up than they used to. Now, I don't like this piece of shit. This right here, that's garbage. Use your stock one. Your original one will work on these repo lights. Now this OEM NOS Ford headlight, I bought this as an assembled headlight a long time ago. So it came with a new backing, and it came with a bulb, and it came with the new retainer. So the factory retainer fits much better, way tighter unit. So they look, comparison, they look damn close. Like I said a minute ago, I've had these on my cars before. I've got it set on my son's silver 93 Cobra out front. Cobra clone, sorry guys, if anybody. And of course you don't get this is the Ford one, you got the Ford oval. Reproductions won't have that. I think they just say DOT on them. That's about it. So again, I'd kind of say the reproduction light looks pretty good. I won't take anything away from that. I'm going to do the turn signal. I can't even say the OEM looks any better, guys. Again, we got a little bit more chroming out here, some overspray from the factory. You know, the color's a little off. This is kind of just lighter gray. You're not going to notice that. You're not going to see it. It looks like they did a really good job sealing the repos. Look at this is the Ford one. Look at this shit. It's just kind of nasty looking. You know, the repo's not like that. So that just goes to show NOS ain't always better. But you got the Ford script. You don't have the Ford script on the repo. So that's it for the marker lights, the turn signals. So let's compare this is kind of my biggest disappointment. These are Dan Carpenter reproductions. Now I don't know who makes these for Dan. I would have thought they would have done a little better in the center. I know KSR makes a set of these. I think there's a set in the back. Hold on a second. Let's see. I think I got some KSRs that were on this car. They're reproductions. Oop. Yeah, these are the KSR ones. So we'll compare. Oops, sorry. Scare y'all to death with my big old mug. All right, so this is a KSR reproduction unit versus the Dan Carpenter. Now I like that they had, let me get this thing to lay down. Okay, so I like this oval in this one right in here. It looks a little bit better. It looks more like the original Hellas. You see that? You got the nice little round oval here. Yeah, there's nothing in it. It doesn't say Hella, but sorry, I've got my old man readers here. But yeah, you can see the Hella script in that one, the OEM NOS one. This one, yeah, it says KSR. I can see it now with my glasses on. Getting blind. Yeah, Dan should have done something right here, make it look a little bit more OEM like these two. I'd definitely say if you can get the KSRs, go with those. Or some people might like this all one look unit. I don't like it. It's kind of, I don't know. Don't really care for it. So, if you've been looking on eBay at NOS headlights, they're effing ridiculous. I seen a set for $35. I seen a set for $4,000. I seen just headlights for $2,000. If y'all looking to spend that kind of money, hit me up. I got a few sets. Just kidding. I don't want to get rid of them. But realistically, for you guys doing restorations, or just not really restorations, but paint, you know, fresh paint, just a beautification on your car, these repos are awesome. Now, you're going to ask me, how do they hold up versus originals? I'll walk outside. It's still raining from the other day. My son's silver 93 Cobra clone has a set on it. They have been on there for, I want to say 8 years, and they've held up really well. The only complaint that I have, walk our big old chunky butt out there. The only complaint I have is the turn signal lights. They look tinted now versus what they did when we put them on. So this is it. I got it outside because I'm working on the red one. These are reproductions. You see how the center's kind of yellowed and tinted. Now they didn't do that until I think a year or two ago. Now the headlights, they haven't discolored. I'm starting to get a little sun fade on the top, but keep in mind, this car's been sitting outside with a car cover for 8 years, y'all. So, and there's I did put the KSRs in this one a long time ago. So again, thanks for watching this video. I know it's pretty rough on the door molding video, giving the old aftermarket world some shit, but not all aftermarket's junk. Headlights, if you want to stay to watch the end of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and put these repos in there. I've got some original backings on some old headlights. I'm gonna put on the repo shells. I'm gonna adjust them and set them in the car and see how they fit. So if you want to hang with me, give me a bit and we'll see how these fit. Okay, boys and girls, so we're back. I got the fog lights put in, the headlights put in. Now I did put the repo headlights and I did put the repo fog lights in it. I think I kind of like the way they look in the car without the little oval in the center. I think they look pretty tight. I'll let you guys look at the car. Let me know what you think. Again, if you guys are paying $3,500 for headlights, more power to you. I'll never do it. I understand if you got a car that's worth maybe an SA10 Celine, or a Celine coupe like I have, or something that's just 93R or something that you're wanting all OEM parts. I understand, but $3,500 for a driver, guys, I don't see it. So I'll quit flapping. Let's check it out. All right, so that is 6-piece reproduction headlight set on Project Field Snake. I got the bumper put on the other day. I did door moldings, did the headlights today. Car's gleaming, y'all. Let me know what you think. There's the door moldings again. Like I said, they turned out super nice after a ton of work. The back bumper on. None of the screws are in the ground effects, so the bumper sticks out a little bit in the back. The wing, try to get it on tomorrow. Got a couple of dirt nibs I need to buff out. Oh, so y'all want to see what it looks like with the headlights on? Let's check that out real quick. Now, I still haven't done the rest of the interior in the car. So that's the headlights, fog lights, high beams work, low beams. Let's check it out from the front. The headlights on. Hell yeah. Looking fresh. So, that's Project Field Snake so far. As far as exterior, I've got to do the window trim, install the wing, paint the trim around the sunroof, install new sunroof weather strips. I've got to paint the door mirrors. I've got to figure out what to do with quarter windows. I have an NOS set. Don't think I'm going to use them. I have another really nice set of used quarter glass I might clean up and do a little work to those and see how they turn out. But yeah, that's it. Hating on the aftermarket on the door moldings. Headlights, really nice product for $3,500. I think these cost $169 for the set of 6 now, or something like that, maybe $189. For $3,500, I can buy a whole lot of damn reproduction headlights for $3,500. Again, y'all, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you have any questions, you can email me foxjunk73@gmail.com, or you can comment below. I'm good at answering comments below, and I answer emails pretty regularly. At least I try to. I'm trying to get this car done. Maybe take it to some shows this summer with this and my Celine coupe. Get out and about to some shows to see you guys, and let me know what you guys think of Project Field Snake so far. I think it's turning out amazing. Just can't wait to get it all completely done, and I'm trying to walk you guys through the process as I go and what I do and how I do it, and I hope this helps anybody that's restoring any kind of Fox body. If you got any questions, again, just hit me up. Again, thanks for watching the videos, and you guys have a good evening.